right, so I totally forgot. I normally plug in the slushies, but if you didn't get one tonight, you're really missing out because that pumpkin spice is definitely where it's at. So next, we've got Tooey. Tooey!
For real. How we all doing? It's been a while. I miss you too. Yeah. So, how have you all been? I don't know. It's been pretty wild summer for me, but So I don't know. I wrote this really long poem. It's new shit. I wrote it in July. So, do it again. Come on. 1, 2, 3. That's a lot better. Okay. So, I wrote it I think I started in July, and I just kept adding and adding to it, and it's probably the longest poem I ever wrote, and it's going to be a freaking journey. So, it's called Next, but basically it's about how many people have ever just felt like they're just going around in circles and never really improving as people. Yeah? Oh, wow. Yeah. See, we're all alike in some ways. So anyways, this one's called Next. Words, 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 when matters get worse, worse, worse. A vocabulary soured, hand-tossed, and written down for consumption. It's healthier this way, penning problems down the paper with pens and pencils. Whatever writing utensils, an instrument to play or strums and chords for. Drum beats pulsate, my veins split. Timed signatures similarly say a saying of, the past is a snare, the future doesn't care. Well, these frustrations are not music to my ears. To believe it is tough when you ignore it completely. Ears have fallen deaf and I can't get up. Help was sent, but not in distress. Semblances labeled as unsentimental. Go easy on me, brain. Please, be gentle. I just want to know I'm making the right choices. Sputtering glimmer of the shiny anchor that dragged you down the rock bottom. Pulling the weight of their own world, join me and we'll swim far below. Take solace for what's in most of us. Bear the boast the confidence to float and emerge from surface to air. Sinking seems so sorry and sad. Lessons learned from life lived fully. Free seemingly without a cost. I said free seemingly without a cost. Tranquilizers feel so tranquil, putting time and distance from it. Will we ever miss what has done so much to persist? Misuse of the emotional spectrum that ranged from pain and pleasure. Cancel this notion, no appreciation of culture. If this was golf, there'd be clubs and no swings, because I'd be swinging life away as a matter to rise against the occasion. You can rebel all you want, yes, but what comes of the mess and what's left underneath the stress? A lot of alliteration accepted and arranged around all action to organize a formation, rally a rebellion. Burning affirmations, they don't buy into your bullshit. Manning the cockpit to lift off dramatically. Thoughts take flight and then spiral downward. Kamikaze comes calling and rhyming. Anxiety becomes stymied, stupefied to a standstill, cradle to grave. Everything moves in circles. Cyclical nature to getting lost in the woods in order to be found. Trying to live each day to forget we're expiring. Hourglass shattered half empty or half full. You wrote this for you, first and foremost. Tooey the poet, a character I play. He seems real because that's the way it goes, an embodiment of internal conflict currently surviving. Yet here you are live from the stage, reading word for word, page for page. Your personality is not an open book, yet there's something seriously surprising in how much you enjoy this anyways. Ripping those papers from the spine until the literary text just collapses. You're writing a story presently, a new chapter titled, Sharing Your Struggle. Healing through speaking out loud and not drowning out as another voice in the crowd. To be creating is the best place, free limitations or regulations, even though you could be worse off. Better yet, you could put to the test the rest of this course we project and our time we have left. Yeah, that sounds about right. A blank canvas with your colors to fill in between the lines. Well, fuck perfect. I'm not trying to be worthless. Expand and experiment beyond the boundaries with some attitude. The gratitude that you always had in you. Let it splatter and protest to defy painting by the numbers. Numbers. You're more than just that. You're a human being breathing and seeing and perceiving. And that's what really counts, not some digits on a punch card. I no sooner give 5 fingers to the status quo. You can quote me on this. Publish it now, as you're too late for the Sunday morning paper. Mourn the loss, as next week's far too gone. The headline speaks. This is sin. Another 20-something has said he has enough, and this is how he's going to overcome. Readers grow tired of what's trite, refreshing to hear what's true and what's right. No one's got it all figured out. We're all running around scared, just trying to be our best to keep our heads down. The letters we never sent, just hand scribbled on scratch paper, bemusingly to feed our muse. Now tell me, did it satisfy the itch? The never-ending race at a breakneck pace. Don't be last when you're going nowhere fast. A blind ambition you can never be seen until you find a purpose or set it free. Am I going to sit on the sidelines and be another statistic, be another goner, or am I going to reshape my future, being the architect of my path, set forth to go on longer? You're standing in a crowded elevator, first floor, and the only way to go is up. No longer quitting, no longer settling. Fishing and reeling caught up with me. Pure elation, rubber banded, elasticated around my energy into a safe space. Greatly pronounced and predicated on a lie, hand-fed bullshit mouth spewed out. All the drama of certain individuals and wasted time. All used up. That doldrum feeling has been beat. The cuckoo clock rhythm in its metronome pattern, orbiting around their issue from this planet to Saturn. Like your sign, it's a sign that you work so hard. Time off is barely enough to take off. Ring it in that what you're really facing is not that astronomical. Count your blessings, pray to a deity, or just have faith in yourself completely. Your life is the best source of inspiration as you live it day in and day out. Use words to describe yourself so harshly. Manic, demented, mental, delusional. Yet let's twist it all around. You just want to have the capacity to love and feel again. Yes, I want to love again. A cliche like Saturday cartoon stuck on repeat. The same lines become tired, losing the plot so discreet. It's a joke to think that this is a problem for me, but that is no laughing matter. Keeping the heart on fire, stoke the embers, in case you meet another fire to help put it out. Smolder and spread the ashes, sit through the wreckage, patch up the damage, give it all up for this to be more than a dream. Just simply us against the world. If loneliness is a message in patience, then I will not stand for this. I will not stand. I'd rather lie supine to tell you the truth. Watch the stubborn mule buried in the sands of time to their neck with no sign of quitting or giving in. A fool to think that help is on the way. I've tried to change my ways. No, wait. The choices of others are not mine to make. Leap over that hurdle. Mental gymnastics is enough to accomplish. Tough it out. Don't exhaust from the dread. You might not know this yet, but you are someone else's hero. You are someone else's hero. In the matter of time, you will both connect. All the events occurring before and thereafter will align and make sense. I have a pull-up bar, just high enough to get me there. Grip, tape, callus the fingers enough. And yet that pull-up bar is to lift yourself up, not to hang yourself off of. That pull-up bar is to lift yourself up, not to hang yourself off of. Arriving at the ugly start, strip away that mask that makes being so difficult. Finally finish to feel free forever. I want to be better than who I was yesterday. Day after day, test after test. The most valuable nugget of wisdom is what's about to occur next. Be 100% absolutely, unapologetically, authentically you. Own this night and this life as if it's your God-given right. Worship that thought like a prayer mantra. All of this living experience is happening for you, not to you. Never think twice. Don't react, just act. Moment by moment into the next.